Kyle Prolux here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a unboxing, assembly, and quick overview of our brand new Prolux Upright Carpet Shampooer. So stay tuned. Here's the top of the box. You're going to have a QR code, which if you scan that QR code with your phone's camera, it's going to take you to a page where you will find this video along with other helpful videos. And we also have our customer service email address in case you guys have any questions. Without further ado, let's cut the tape. So you open the top, you're gonna find a owner's manual with a insert. Everything I'm covering can be found in the owner's manual. You're also gonna have some carpet shampoo, Wash and Protect Pro. You're gonna have the water plus solution tank. You're gonna have the handle, an accessory bag, which will also have the hose attachment inside. Then lastly, you'll have the actual upright unit. All right, now that we have everything unboxed and out of its packaging, again, let's quickly go over what's included. We got solution, owner's manual, water and solution tank, the actual unit, handle, hose, and accessory bag. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go on to the assembly process, which that is only 2 pieces. So the first piece we're going to assemble is going to be the handle, and to do so we need to remove this Phillips head screw. Once you have the screw removed, get that handle and slide it in. You need to make sure the hole on the handle lines up with the hole on the unit. And usually just push it down until it won't go down anymore. Make sure those holes are lined up. And go ahead and reinstall that screw. Then the last part we need to install is going to be the water and solution tank, and this just snaps in up here. So just put it on and you're good to go. Now that we have the assembly process taken care of, I want to quickly go over the unit and give out some features and specs. All right, starting off with the features, we're gonna work at the bottom and then work our way up. After we go over the features, I'll put up a picture of the unit and put the specs. That way this video isn't that long. And then in the next video, I will give you guys an overall guideline on how to use it. So starting off at the bottom, if we tilt it back, this is going to be a dual brush roll carpet shampooer. So you have double the brush rolls for double the agitation to help remove stains and pick up wet messes. These are serviceable and removable, but that'll be a separate video. And then you have a lifetime belt. This belt should never break as long as you maintain your unit properly. And then this first blue cover right here is going to be the hose connection. So pull this up and you're going to gain access to the hose port. To install the hose, it's very straightforward. You're going to have this white looking plug right here. That white plug is going to connect to this cylinder, and then you have a latch on opposite side. Then to remove the hose, you're going to have a button release on top and then one on the other side. So make sure you push those in at the same time and remove the hose. Up next, you're going to have a removable and cleanable front cover. So to remove the front cover, you need to lift up on the hose connection. And then right here, there's going to be a tab on each side. So push that in and you can remove it. To reinstall it, you're gonna have these little hooks running alongside the bottom of the front cover. Those hooks are gonna go into these tabs right here. So put those in first, and then it just snaps in. Next, we have this little knob right here. This is going to adjust the water flow and solution. So if you want less water, turn it clockwise. If you want max water flow, turn it counterclockwise. Moving on to the back of the unit, on the left side, you're gonna have handle release. So put your foot, push down, you can drop the handle. And on the right side, you have an on and off foot pedal. Moving up the back side of the unit, we have a cord wrap hook, and then you can twist it up for easy removal of the cord. When you twist it down, it's going to be for storage. Working our way up the unit, the first bottom tank is going to be the dirty water tank, and to remove the dirty water tank, you're going to have this blue button right above it. Push it down and take it out. Quickly go over the dirty water tank. To remove the top lid, you're going to have this cleaning access latch, and it says pull and lift to unlatch. So we're going to pull and lift, and then we can remove the top lid. Looking at the top lid, you're going to have this float. So when the water goes above the max line, it's going to push this float up, and once it covers this hole right here with the grates or lines, it's going to cut off the suction. That way your tank doesn't get too full and overflows. Then you have easy to dump access, so you can dump it from any corner. I usually would also recommend rinsing this out before you go to store it away. That way it doesn't smell. And then to reinstall the top lid, you're gonna have this black tab right here. That black tab's gonna go underneath this piece. Like that, set it down, and then make sure you latch it back. And then again, just put it back in. Working our way up the unit more. We're gonna have the water and solution tank. You're gonna have a blue button up top. Push that up, it's gonna unlock it, and you can remove it. Then if you look on top of the tank, you're gonna have a solution lid. So open this up. You can add your solution and your water. Just make sure you are using solution that is designed for carpets. If you are to use dish soap, it's going to make it too foamy, and your dirty water tank is going to get filled with foam and not actual dirty water, and then you're going to spend minutes washing all the foam out. On the bottom of the water and solution tank, you're going to have this pressure valve. This is going to release water for your unit to work correctly. You also have a max line, but that's pretty much it for the water and solution tank. And then just reinstall it. And then the last thing to cover on the actual unit is going to be this trigger inside the handle. When you press this trigger in or pull it, that is going to dispense the water and solution. When you do not pull the trigger, it's going to be on suction mode only, or what a lot of other companies call dry mode. So if you notice your carpets are heavily saturated in water or solution, make sure you don't pull this in. Go over that area again, the vacuum's water lift, and CFM is going to suck up any excess water, leaving your carpets more damp instead of soaking wet. And then the last thing is you're gonna have an upper cord hook. That way you can just keep your cord nice and tidy when you go to store it. Two more things to go over quickly is going to be the carpet shampoo. On the back side, you have before use, how to use, ingredients, and a warning. Just make sure you put in the correct amount of solution per amount of water, and you're going to have amazing results. If you put in too much solution and you let your carpets dry, there's gonna be too much soap in the carpet fibers and it's gonna be kind of crusty, so make sure you use the right solution to water ratio. Last thing is going to be the hose. We quickly went over how to attach the hose to the unit. Very straightforward. Lift up that hose connection port, and then you can plug the hose directly to the hose port. Moving on to the actual handle portion, again, you're gonna have a trigger. If you pull this, it's going to spray out water and solution. Then you have a suction guide right here, and then you have 3 rows of bristles to agitate whatever you are spot cleaning. This also works pretty well in car interiors, as long as it's not a heavily soiled stain. If it's a really bad stain, you're gonna have to get higher concentrate of solution to clean. You might have to get out a drill brush attachment. But for overall residential use, spot cleaning, this does really well. That's pretty much it for today's unboxing, assembly, and quick overview. I'm going to have a separate video on how to properly set up and use the Prolux Upright Carpet Shampooer, so keep an eye out for that video. Again, if you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment down in the comment section below, or you can email us at service@proluxcleaners.com. At the end of this video, there will be a picture of the unit with some specs up in case you guys were interested in that. But that's it for today's video. I'm Kyle with Prolux. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.